1964. Again, like I said, my setup is not the correct setup, but we're going to make it work. We are going to make it work. Now, this is Christmas ideas from cover to cover decorations, foods, gifts for all the family to make and share, and it's heirloom ornaments from dime store trimmings, fast and easy. I love this magazine. I actually have boxes and boxes and boxes of magazines. I do. I love them. I love anything paper. Anything paper I love. Now this magazine is 60 years old. It is 60 years old. I absolutely love it. I do. Oh, we're missing the first page. Okay, this is the first page. And that is the kitchen. That was the modern thing in 1964. In 1964, that was the modern kitchen. So 60 years have gone by and things have changed a lot. Now, I'm going to read this. It's called A Christmas Prayer. It is just, I read it, and I absolutely think that it resonates with all of us today. It says, "Let us pray that strength and courage abundant be given to all who work for a world of reason and understanding, that the good that lies in every man's hearts day by day be magnified, and that men will come to see more clearly not that which divides them, but which unites them, that each hour may bring us closer to a final victory, not of nation over nation, but of man over his own evils and weaknesses, that the true spirit of Christmas season, its joy, its beauty, its hope, and above all, its abiding faith, may live among us, that the blessings of peace be ours, the peace to build and grow, to live in harmony and sympathy with others, and to plan for the future with confidence." That is a lovely prayer. That is a wonderful Christmas prayer. And like I said, I think it resonates with all of us today. Now let's see what else this magazine has. Oh, I'm actually hitting my microphone with the magazine. Yeah, I haven't done these in a long time, and the table is so small. So I'm trying to make it work. Now these Ronson products right dish side is not very big, but that is, I do dishes as we go during the day. That is why we do not use the dishwasher. But yes, a Frigidaire dishmobile. That's what it's called, a Frigidaire dishmobile. Oh, look at this. That is an entrance hall. That looks like an entrance hall into maybe somebody's house. Does that look like that? Looks like a big house. If it is to somebody's house, that is a big house. And yes, Better Homes and Gardens. And I do believe they still like cater to stay-at-home people. It could be a mom that stays home or a dad that stays home. But this is a homemaker's guide. It is definitely a homemaker's guide, and I appreciate that very much. I do. What is this? This is B&B broiled in butter. They're broiled in butter. It is mushroom grounds. I've never seen that. I think I have seen mushrooms in cans, but I don't know anything about that. And then they have party cookies. PARTYCOOKIES, party cookies. Look at that. Oh, is that when they first started putting M&Ms in cookies? That might be when they first started putting M&Ms in cookies. I love M&M cookies, and they put it on the cake too. They put it on the cake, and then Robin Hood frosting. No, flour. That's Robin Hood flour. I cannot read today. Robin Hood flour, and they're promoting the M&M cookies. I don't think that Robin Hood flour is in business anymore. I don't think so. But that would be a nice flour. You know, you could use that if you actually had one of those. You can use the outside of it for a junk journal. That is what a lot of people use paper for, is for their junk journals. I love the history of things. I love the history of things. It is so historic. It is. Now this is Inspiration Picturesque France. This is that laminate for, oh no, these are vinyl floors by Armstrong. Vinyl floors by Armstrong. Now I don't know about vinyl floors in a bedroom. I don't know about vinyl floors in a bedroom. Maybe they were just easier to maintain back then. We have all wood floors in our house. We have all wood floors except in the kitchen. And I do believe that is tile. I think we have tile. I'm pretty sure it's tile. I'm almost positive it's tile. It is tile. It is definitely tile. But I remember having vinyl floors when I was younger, but we never had them in the bedroom. We had carpeting. There was carpeting in the bedroom. I'm not a big fan of carpeting because I'm not a big fan of vacuuming. I'm just not. I don't know who is a fan of vacuuming. I don't know about that. Oh, what is this? That is a car. That is a Ford car. And it says putting salt on a bird's tail. Now, what kind of car is this? It is a 65 Thunderbird. I wish they showed the whole car instead of just, I think these are just the back lights of the car. Those are just the back lights of the car. And that is a Ford Thunderbird. That is going to be a new Ford Thunderbird for 1965. My dream car is 1978 Monte Carlo SS. That is my dream car. That is absolutely my dream car. If I got that, I would definitely start driving like tomorrow. Now these are dish sets. I don't know if you've ever been to like an estate sale that has a complete set like this. I actually, and I tell people this all the time, I would actually love to buy a vintage set of dishes or silverware versus the ones that they have out now. I absolutely would, and I think I got my new silverware set that I'm using now. I think I got it at a yard sale this past summer for $10. So when you go to like $3 was expensive, and the quality of what was made before is a lot better than the quality now. So every time I tell people, just go look for your silverware and dishes at estate sales and garage sales. Absolutely. Now here is another dishwasher. I guess dishwashers were really big in the 60s. It says our convertible portable is an even better one, and here are 5 reasons why. Now this is a hot point. Everybody liked a dishwasher. Well, I guess if you have a lot of people in your house and you have a lot of dishes, a dishwasher is definitely easier. But a dishwasher is also like a dryer. Okay, when you put the dishes in and they're washed, you have to remember to take them out. That is a lot of my problems when I do laundry. I do the laundry and I put the clothes in the dryer, and then I don't go back to the dryer for 3 days, so the clothes sit in the dryer for 3 days, and I'm wondering where my clothes are. Well, that's because I don't get them out of the dryer right away, and that is something that I've done my entire life. So I think I need to change that. I need to put the things in the dryer away right away. That's probably too much information that you didn't want to know, but I told you anyway. Now, what's a bride got that you haven't? A bride has Echo Flint knives. Yes, the new kind of knives that are guaranteed sharp for 5 years. Guaranteed sharp. Actually, we have a guy that does knife sharpening in our neighborhood. We do. He drives around in a truck, and he will sharpen your knives in the truck. It is amazing. I didn't know that there were people out there like that, but he does. He gets a lot of business. He is always busy, always busy, always busy. Now this is Cascade again. They're advertising dishwashing stuff. I guess people in the 60s wanted a dishwasher. That was like a big thing. And then in the 70s, you got the microwave. Amazing technology. Now, I do know this is Franciscan earthenware, and I see this all the time. Now, all set for the holidays. Now, I do think they're pretty. Okay, I think they're very pretty. I've never been able to find an entire set anywhere. I find pieces here and there, but I still have not had an entire set of Franciscan earthenware, and I do pick it up when I see it. And that's why I have little bits and pieces, and if I could find a whole set, I would definitely buy that, but I'd use it. I would not keep it in a china cabinet. I would definitely use it. Now the Lesueur, I remember this can. That's how old I am. I actually remember this can because I think maybe Lesueur is still in business. They might be still in business. What do we have over here? These are, that is Sara Lee. Look at all the Sara Lee stuff. Sara Lee is still in business. I do believe you can find a lot of this stuff still around. Maybe not those. I don't remember seeing those. And I don't see those. Okay, maybe none of this is still around, but Sara Lee is still definitely a name that you can buy. I remember my dad used to buy the Sara Lee pound cakes. He did. He loved the Sara Lee pound cakes. Okay, now I think this is getting pretty redundant. Every ad that we're coming across is a dishwasher. I did not look at this magazine before I started. I don't know if it's supposed to be a Christmas magazine, but so far all the ads have been for dishwashers, but this one is KitchenAid. Now we have a KITCHEN should have bought it, but it was red. I think that was the only reason that I did not buy it, is because it was red. Now this, the strongest in pain reliever doctors most recommend, is Anacin. I do not believe they have Anacin anymore, but I do. I actually remember seeing these bottles and Anacin. It was kind of like Tylenol. I probably a little bit better than Tylenol. Now this Repairware, Repairware. My mother had the entire set of this. My mother had the entire set of this the entire time. I remember. Okay. Now when she passed away, I did not keep this. I wish I would have kept her entire set that she had. There's a lot of things that I wish I would have kept now that I didn't, but she had the entire set of the Repairware, and they lasted 50 years. They lasted 50 years. That's incredible. Oh, is this Chex Mix? That's the party mix. Look at those big bowls. Now, I remember seeing these big bowls, and a lot of times when I see them, they're filled with matches. But that's probably, there's a special name for these types of bowls. There's a special name because people would make all kinds of different things and put in there. There's a special name for that kind of bowl, and I can't remember. But I would love to have one of those. I'm at the point in life that I want to become more social, and I would love to have dinner parties. Dinner parties would be awesome, but I don't think people are into dinner parties anymore. I really don't think they are. Now this is also another Ronson product. If you look at the history of Ronson, they came out with all kinds of stuff. And this is a lighter. Isn't that a very elegant lighter? And you'd probably have that sitting on your table. That's what it is. It is a table lighter. I should have read that. It is a table lighter, and it works on butane gas. You fill it just once a year. It has no wick and no cotton. Okay, how do you light it then? How does it light? I wonder sometimes. I do. I actually wonder sometimes how it lights. Oh, let's see. This is a pressure pan. I think a lot of people do not have pressure cookers anymore because of the danger. Because it built up so much pressure. If you have a pressure cooker, let me know. But I see these all the time. I would not know how to use a pressure cooker. I would not know how to use them. But it says, cook a balanced meal or main dish in 30 minutes or less by putting it in the pressure cooker. I wonder if you can cook an entire chicken in a pressure cooker. Could you cook an entire chicken in a pressure cooker? You might be able to. That is a very good possibility. Now this is a refrigerator. Look at it. You only have the top and the bottom. There's no special doors. There's no hidden sides. I went to look at a refrigerator a couple of weeks ago, and it was $2,500. But it had all these magical drawers in it. All these magical little drawers that you could put things in. And it was absolutely beautiful. It was a lot bigger than this one. A lot bigger than this one. When the new year comes, when 2025 comes, I am going to have a different filming room, a different desk. So hopefully I'll be able to do my magazines a lot more. Now isn't this actually is a beautiful creation. This is a beautiful centerpiece for your table. Look at that. They made this, and they made the little magi there. Look at that. I love this idea. I actually think somebody should make one of these. I think you would make a lot of money because it is just so different and non-typical. Sometimes it happens, sometimes it doesn't. But these wreaths are really pretty too. I love it. Like I said, this magazine is 60 years old, and the colors are absolutely beautiful on it. Absolutely beautiful on it. I love this. Oh, what do we have here? This is why I would love to have a dinner party. I would love to have a dinner party. Look at these decorations. Look at these decorations. Look at the Santa on there. And the little cups with the little candy canes. The little cups and the candy canes. And your little punch bowl. Oh, that is so pretty. Oh, this is beautiful. Look at this. This is absolutely beautiful. Is that a soup or that might be a dip? I'm not exactly sure what that is, but there's crackers. Oh, it's a soup. That is a soup. That is definitely a soup because there's soup bowls right here. That is a soup. That is beautiful. That is really beautiful. I love the dinnerware on that. Look at that. That is so pretty. Let's see what else we have. Oh, look at that. I'm not good crafting wise. But I can follow directions. I absolutely can follow directions. So if I had directions on how to put all of this together, I would definitely be able to do that. Look at the little animals that they have here and the candy canes. That is so pretty. And then you have a carousel. A carousel right there. I love this. Like I said, you can get so much inspiration from these older magazines. Don't just toss them aside. Take a minute to look and see what's in them. You can get so much different inspiration from them. Oh, is this an early charcuterie board? That does not look like a charcuterie board, does it? That is just a platter of fruits and vegetables. I think that is what that is. But look at the castle. Look at the castle. This actually reminds me of Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood when they went to visit King Friday. That kind of looks like King Friday's castle. But everything was so colorful in the 60s. I do love that. Actually, they were colorful in the 70s as well, but the 60s colors just popped. It did. I love this. We should have a 60s Christmas. Oh my, look at the poinsettias. The poinsettias. My mother used to have poinsettias all the time for Christmas. They were very beautiful flowers. Now that looks like a cookie flower. I mean, a cookie tree. I gotta look closer at it. Somebody put cookies in the tree. They put cookies in the tree. I don't know if I'd eat the cookies from the tree, but they put cookies in the tree. Everybody should have a cookie tree and a money tree. Those are two trees. You should definitely have a cookie tree and a money tree. Now look at these beautiful place settings. These are all made. Look how pretty they are. And like I said, the colors on them. Look at the colors. Such bright colors. And the children's clothes. I wonder if these are all handmade. They look like they're handmade. I don't think you could have bought those from Sears, but you might have been able to buy these from Sears. But these are so pretty. Look at the little dolls on there and the little roosters. I think this is such a pretty idea. Like I said, the home and garden magazines are actually for homemakers. Now, being a homemaker is an incredibly difficult job. It is an incredibly difficult job. You have to maintain a home. You have to take care of children. It is not easy. It is not easy for all the people out there that are homemakers. I salute you. And this magazine is still dedicated to helping you navigate your home, and I appreciate it. I really do. Now look at this little train that they made here. is so cute. That is such a great idea. And the little Santa decorations they have over here, little Santa decorations. Now, I'm not so sure about the candle thing. I'm not so sure about the safety of the candle thing, so I'm not going to promote that. I am not going to promote the candle thing at all. Oh my, that's bread and there's soup in that? Is that what that is? What are these? Are these onions or rolls? I can't really tell what these are, but it looks pretty. It looks pretty. And then you have a little angel there and a little candle setup again. I'm not very sure about the safety of this. I'm not sure about the safety on that thing. But I do love looking at these old magazines. They have so much history in them. Oh my gosh, look at that tower. Look at that tower candle holder. That is a very long tower. Because, okay, look at this. This is big, and then this is next to it. So this is huge. That is huge. And a little coffee set right there. And then they made all those decorations. And look at all the little decorations that you can make. I love this, and it gives you the instructions here, I think, how to make them, or maybe the instructions are in the back of the magazine. That is a very good possibility. Oh, isn't that church beautiful? That is a beautiful church. I have not seen a gingerbread house like this. If I did, I would have bought it and made that. That is so pretty. I love that. You could make that a centerpiece. Now, again, like I said, with these old magazines, you can take something from them and make it your own. You can make it better. You can make it the same. You can make it whatever you want. But these older magazines are wonderful for inspiration. They are wonderful for inspiration. A lot of the top designers in fashion today, they get their inspiration from old magazines. They do. They do. Now look at these dolls. Look how big these dolls are. I love these dolls. I might have had a doll that looked like that when I was younger. I might have had a doll that looked like that. One would scare me. That one would be a little scary, but I like these dolls right here. I like those dolls right there. I hope you are enjoying this magazine. I'm actually enjoying it with you because I don't think I went through this magazine. I don't think I've ever looked in this magazine before. This is a castle. Look at that. This is where kids can use their imagination with that. I love that idea. And look at all the little magi scene. Again, it is done differently. Like I was saying, the other thing is done differently, and it was better. And this is done differently, and it is better. So definitely take inspiration where you can, and make it your own, and make it better. I'm rambling now, but this is a wonderful magazine. Oh, is this monkey bread? No, that's not monkey bread. Let me take a look at that. It might be monkey bread. It might be monkey bread. I don't know. It says sugar plum. It says sugar plum, so I'm not really sure what exactly sugar plum is. But that looks like monkey bread to me. That does look like monkey bread to me. And another little set there. Oh my gosh, look at somebody made a dollhouse. Somebody made a dollhouse. I wish I was that crafty. I was that crafty. I have so many things to show you. Yesterday, I went through some of my boxes downstairs. I went through some of these are so pretty. That is so pretty. Look at all those little snowflakes. I love that. I love that. You know, I actually want one of these starburst clocks. I do. I want a starburst clock. And the last one that I saw in an estate sale, they wanted $400 for it. They wanted $400. I didn't know if that's what the going rate was. I'm pretty sure it's not. But I want one of the vintage starburst clocks. I think that would be beautiful to go in the living room. Not that I ever use my living room, but if I did go in there, at least I would know what time it was. That's what I would do. I would know what time it was when I went into the living room. Now, this, look at all of this stuff. Do we have time in our lives now to create things like this? Do we have time in our lives to create things like this? I think we need to make a little time, especially during the holidays. Make time. Make time to do something creative. Make time to have peace with yourself. Make time to do something that you enjoy. Make time, especially during the holidays. Make time, because we are so busy in our lives today. This magazine is from 60 years ago. 60 years ago was a different life. It was a different life. We live such a hurried life now. We need to slow down sometimes. I'm not saying all the time. I'm saying slow down sometimes, especially during the holidays. Just slow down and remember what this time is. You could be religious, you could not be religious, but this time is a time of hibernation. A lot of animals hibernate during this time because they need to energize for the coming year. So take time this holiday season. Take time. That looks interesting. That looks incredibly interesting, and that looks delicious. I wish I had a platter like that to put it on. I made Rice Krispie treats the other day, and I was looking everywhere for a Christmas plate to put it on. I want this Christmas to be like an old-fashioned Christmas. I want it to feel like Christmas. Actually, we at least got a tree up this year, so yeah, I got the tree up, and I got the outside lights up, and that's about all I've gotten so far. I still need to wrap presents, and I think I will bring you on that journey of wrapping presents. Now, these are the famous Jello molds. Does anybody still make Jello molds? I love this kind. I love this kind. That is just Jello, but I love this kind right here. My aunt was from Georgia. My aunt was from Georgia. My mother was from Kentucky, and my mom could cook. My mom knew how to cook very well. My aunt was an even better cook. My aunt was a better cook. And she used to make stuff like this, and she made a red velvet cake that to this day, I can still remember the taste. I can still remember how she made it. I don't exactly know what the ingredients were, and my cousin doesn't remember either. I wish we would have wrote that down, because she made the best red velvet cake ever. The only thing I do remember about it is how she cooked it in the pan. She would put the baking pan in a pan of water. That I do remember, and the cake was the moistest cake I have ever had in my life. Christmas cake. That's a cake. Look at that. Look at the inside of that. That is a cake. And look, oh, these are things that you can make with Philadelphia cream cheese. I'm actually going to be using Philadelphia cream cheese today because I am making kolachkis. I am making kolachkis today. I love kolachkis. I'm half Polish and half Filipino. I don't know any Filipino recipes, but I do know a kolachki recipe that my mother had. It's not written down. I just remember it in my mind. Now these are all the different things that you can make with Philadelphia cream cheese. Look at all that. All these different menu things that you can make. That is exciting. Now these are the Christmas recipes. All the Christmas recipes. Look at that. All these you can make for Christmas. This is kind of why I want to have a dinner party. I want to try my hand at actually cooking. I'm getting better at cooking different things, a lot of healthier things. I think I'm going to turn the tide at the beginning of the year. We'll see how far it gets. Because I still enjoy eating. I still enjoy doing what I want to do, as far as eating what I want, but I do have to watch it. I am getting older and I can't just keep expanding. I can't just keep expanding. I have to put a stop on that. Because I've actually gained about 10 pounds in the past 2 months, and I think I gained it all in my face. I'm pretty sure I gained it all in my face. Now these are diamond walnuts. Great holiday eating in a nutshell. I'm not a big walnut fan, but I'm a huge raisin fan. I love raisins. I do love raisins. One of my favorite snacks is to make rice and raisins. Really, if you make rice and raisins together, it is so good. It is. That is one of the snacks that I grew up with, was rice and raisins, and another one was peanut butter and syrup. Right, you would put peanut butter and then put syrup on it and then mix it together and then eat it with bread. That honestly was one of my favorite snacks growing up. It was. And then you have 3 luscious desserts from eggnog. Now I love eggnog. I don't think I've ever tried cooking with eggnog. But this cake looks amazing. Look at that. Look at the frosting on that. And it's got the layers of frosting in between it. The only cake mix with the natural flavor of fresh pineapple. Is that what it says? Pineapple? Yeah. I can make a pineapple upside down cake. I can actually make a pineapple upside down cake. And I love them. I absolutely love them. I always take the pineapple off though. I never ate the pineapple. I always take the pineapple off. Now look at this. You can depend on the weather. These things tell you the weather. Do we still have anything like that? Yeah, probably. It's called a thermometer. It is called a thermometer, but I don't know what these things are, but I know that we can tell the temperature with the thermometer. We can. Now, is this a fruit cake? And look at all that stuff that it is, and it has pineapples on top of it, and it has nuts on it. Yeah, I don't think that I'd like that. But maybe a lot of people. But definitely, I hope you're enjoying this and it inspires you to try something out of here, or at least look it up. I think you can look up all these recipes probably, because I don't think they've gone anywhere. I think they're still around. Why we pick a 4-pound can and an 18-pound ham. A 4-pound can and an 18-pound ham. I don't know about that. It's a canned ham. A canned ham. You can put an 18-pound ham in a 4-pound can. I don't know how that happens. I don't think I've ever had a canned ham. I can't remember that I've ever had a canned ham, but I might have when I was little. I probably did when I was little. have chocolate cake. New baking discovery. Look at that. They put that chocolate into the cake. They put that chocolate into the cake. That is absolutely beautiful. I love that. I do love that so much. I need to do some more Christmas baking. I have, like I said, I'm making the tchotchkes, and then I'm making chocolate chip cookies, the original Toll House chocolate chip cookies. I'm making those. Now the Chicago Pump Room cooks with BB. I've been to the Chicago Pump Room. I think it's still there. Maybe the next time that I go downtown, I'll go looking at it. The first time that I went there, I used their bathroom, and they had velvet wallpaper. Now this was back in the 80s, but they had velvet wallpaper, and their bathroom doors, like in the women's bathroom, the stalls, the doors went from the bottom of the floor to the top of the ceiling. That I was amazed. I was absolutely amazed. It does not take much to get me excited. It really doesn't. Now what is this? Oh, this is camembert cheese. Is it treason for Frenchmen to enjoy Borden's camembert? Absolutely not. I understand that the French have some wonderful cheese. I do believe they have wonderful cheese, and it doesn't taste anything like American cheese, I'm sure. Now this is where the magazine starts getting a little older. It sounds like it's getting a little older. Again, this magazine is from December of 1964, so it is 60 years old. Not 6, it is 60 years old. And you can tell by the way the pages turn that we are getting to the end of the magazine. We probably have about 12 pages left. But it is all food. It is all food. And I love that. It's all food. It's Christmas food. This is why we should plan a Christmas party, to have all of these vintage foods. Now this is quick rice. Uncle Ben's. Now see, Uncle Ben's face is on the box. Uncle Ben's face has been on the box for a very long time. And this coupon is worth 8 cents. Now 8 cents back in 1964, that was a big deal. This was a big deal coupon right here. It is not sticky, not gummy. The separate grain rice without the surface starch that makes rice stick. Do you guys eat Uncle Ben's? Do you eat Uncle Ben's? I don't think I've had Uncle Ben's in probably since they changed the box. Because when I go look for rice, I just grab a bag of rice instead of looking for the box. I just grab a bag instead of looking for the box. Now again, like I said, we're coming to the end of the magazine. I love doing page turnings. I absolutely love them because I enjoy the magazines so much. I do. I enjoy these magazines so much, and I want to continue to bring them to you. I still have so many Vogues and 17s and Cosmopolitans that I have to do. I'm going to be doing probably videos every day for the rest of my life. I think I will be doing videos every day for the rest of my life because I love doing it. I do. I love sharing these things with you. I love looking at them with you because a lot of times I haven't looked at these magazines ever, or I haven't looked at them in at least 10 years. Now this is Lux. This is Lux dish soap, and it says now improve the appearance of your hands by doing dishes with new Lux liquid with Dermacilla hand improvement formula, and it shows the difference. My hands have started to look old. They have started to look old, and there's really nothing I can do about that. There's nothing I can do about that. I mean, I can lotion them and use pretty nails and everything, but I So you know it's right for your teeth. Why would I know squib? I don't know squib. Squib doesn't sound like it's anything that's right for my teeth. It could have been, but I don't know, that word and brushing my teeth just does not seem to go together. It just does not seem to go together. Now, I struggled between doing this magazine, the new Vogue magazine, or my Avon magazines, and I actually might do all of them. You might actually see another video tonight. If I get around to it, there might be another video tonight of different page turning. Now, this is a French colonial with remarkable space. That doesn't look like a French colonial to me, but okay. It might be. That actually might be, because that's the look that they have in New Orleans, so that might be a French colonial. I might be totally wrong. Oh, you can order Better Homes and Gardens. And 3 reasons why their Christmas and yours will be brighter this year. 3 reasons why. Let's see if we can see the 3. Oh, they're long reasons. There are a lot of reasons. There are a lot of reasons why your Christmas is going to be better. Oh, this is FTD. You can send flowers. You can send flowers to Santa. No, you cannot send flowers to Santa. Don't send flowers to Santa. That's a long way to the North Pole. But look at the chair. I love that chair that they have there. What will I see on the moon? Oh, this is before they went to the moon. This is before they went to the moon. So they did not know in 1964 what the moon looked like. Well, I mean, they knew what it looked like, but they had never been there before, so they weren't sure what it actually looked like in real life. That is amazing to me. What will I see on the moon? In 1964, did they believe that we could live on the moon? They might have believed that we could live on the moon. We still might be living on the moon. I don't know. We haven't been there in an extremely long time. We have not been to the moon in an extremely long time, and I think we sent a Mars rover, and we have not heard from the rover. So what is our next thing? What are we doing? I don't know. But I know we have been to the moon, and I don't know what they saw up there. From what I understand, there was really nothing on the moon. Look at the cat. The cat on a mat. The cat on a mat. Look at all these little ads. I loved all these little ads that they had in the vintage magazines. Look at all these little ads that they had. You could order so many things in these little vintage ads. I absolutely love that. I absolutely love all these little ads. Let's see what we have here. I want every reader and fill your home with good music. All these, look at that. You could get a little car. You could order a little car. There's so many different things in here that you can get. So many different things in here. Oh, look at that magazine stand. I love that magazine rack. I do like that. I have a wooden one, but it's not that big. It's not that big. But I do like that one because you can separate the magazines. I do like that a lot. But look at all these little different ads that you could buy things from. And this is what people used to do because they did not have the internet in 1964. No, there was no personal computers, and there was no cell phones, so they did not have the internet. So this is how they would order things to come to their house. They would have to order it through a magazine or a catalog. I know it seems so antiquated, doesn't it? But yes, you could order basically anything. You could order a lot of things. You could order flowers, you could order toys, you could order clothes, you could order furniture. Back in the day, you could actually order an entire house. They would send you all the supplies that you needed to buy to build an entire house. Sears used to do that. I think in the 20s, you could buy a house for like $6,000 to make it yourself. But we are at the end of our magazine. We are at the end of closing. This is the last page.